nice fresh haircut. No longer look like the CEO is homeless.
Oh, look at that! Wow.
Had to look presentable for this wedding that we're going to in about 35 minutes. So I just wanted to get on and go over a couple of things before I head to the wedding. Hope everyone's doing great. Chris, Oscar, Redman, Crypto Mark, Crypto Tiger, Die Harder, Jasper, Faraway Guy, APXY. Sir, we need you. Where's the PFP that you got from the Treasury? That one was fire. You got great taste in PFP selections there. Architecture, welcome. How you doing?
What's good?
How are you doing?
Very
Good?
Yeah, fast week.
Very fast week. Hey, Chris. Yeah, it's funny. Every dip that we get, everyone's in mass panic. And like I'm not talking about USA, but we did have a nice dip in that too. Like the crypto markets in general, everyone's like, all right, pack it up. The bear market's here. It's just so funny. But how do you feel about it? About the markets in general, architecture?
Yeah, I'd say it's just normal chop and consolidation.
Yeah.
It's definitely
agreed.
a tough trading week though. Like
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
expecting a bounce, and then alt's really just consolidating. So
Yep, agreed. Try to see if I can show you guys like this. So we're in Madrid here, right downtown Madrid. It's a super cool spot. Dude, it's been beautiful the last couple of days. It's like 75 right now. Hitoki, it's been quite cold, right? You said? No, Hitoki's
He's muted.
Okay. We got some. It's been cold, right?
Yeah.
It is nice there today. Like today, I've been walking around like t-shirt, totally fine.
No, today is pretty good. Like
Yes, no. Look, I'm ready to go back into the. Wait, whose microphone is noisy? Mine.
I guess
Mike?
yours. Yeah.
Let me try to. I sound fine to you. Let me try to leave and come back one more time. Maybe that'll help. Hopefully that works. Hopefully it sounds better, Mike. Nora, welcome, buddy. Yeah, it's fine. Peto says fine. Welcome, guys. Yeah, dude, I'm ready to go back in the military, dude.
But it's okay. We can hear you.
Okay, good. Yeah, dude, it was almost embarrassing going into the barber. They just like gave me this weird look. Like my shit was like down to my chin. It had been over a year since I got a haircut. So we got some updates to provide for you guys. Let me go ahead and we can go over the numbers first if we want. You can post them. It's been quite slow this month, I will say. In the last couple weeks, we're kind of slow too. But that's exactly why we're onboarding the CMO this week, and he has 20 years in the industry, and he's just so bullish on like his ability to really get more players in, because he's as I said last week in stream, he asked us, he's like, where are you getting all your players from? Whoever's helped me in the chat and Telegram, thank you. And I was like, to be honest, I think that it's mainly from the community and just word of mouth. So he has a lot of ideas and a lot of things that we can do that are low cost and very effective to get new players into the casino. And we're onboarding him next week. And then I think we'll be able to get him really going and doing what he's good at starting next month. It's going to take a week to onboard him. And then we also we've been kind of test driving some software in the back end for the casino, like analytics software and different CRM softwares, and how to really target players and have like a customized experience to really give everyone like a really good experience. So we need to really finalize that stuff before we can really go full steam. But all that stuff is literally right around the corner. It's happening. There's progress being made on a daily basis. And he's very confident that he can get a significant amount of players in. I mean, this is what he's been doing for 20 years. So I'm excited to introduce you guys to him once we finalize everything. Funny story, he was actually, when we first reached out to him, he came into the Telegram chat and people were kind of busting his balls and giving him a hard time because like he had a regular PFP, like a human, like his actual picture for PFP, and people are like, oh, I think Toki, I think you said, who is this? is this Bubbles from Bay's alt account or something like that? And like I didn't want to say anything to anyone at the time. But it was just funny. Everyone was like getting super protective. But that was him. That was the potential candidate. So yeah, all that stuff's moving forward. Let's go over the numbers for this week, and then I will share some updates on staking V2 and all that stuff. Does he know there's? Oh, he saw the chair. He saw the chair in the chat. He actually mentioned something about it. I was like, yeah, that's stone cold. Don't mess with him. I'll give you the chair. Are you around to post the numbers, or I can do it? If he's not, I'll grab him right quick. Welcome, Richard. Welcome, man. Let me get these numbers really quickly, and I will. I have a lot of inbox messages to go through, and I will respond to everyone as soon as I think after the weekend. It's just like sleeping for a long time, slept for like 14 hours, and then basically got up and then actually went and got clothes to wear to the wedding. And my friend who's actually getting married, we just went and got we didn't have a wedding ring, dude, 3 hours before the wedding. So we just went and got a wedding ring, some clothes, and then go to the wedding. And then I fly back on Sunday, and it'll be business as usual starting on Monday. But let me grab these numbers. So there you go, fresh haircut. Yep. So weekly casino stats, April 5th. Total volume 392,000. Total new players 49. Total bets 51,486, and total revenue 10,125. We are in profit and players increasing. Exactly. And I would say that, I usually gamble a decent amount and haven't been gambling at all. A couple other people as well that I know that just really haven't, there's going to be ups and downs. But like that's a great week, extrapolate to 10K a week. And that's 40K a month. And the fact is like, we're still not even, we're not marketing and we're not advertising this thing. So I'm still extremely bullish. Every week can't be great. The whale's clearly taking a break right now because when he's here, we got like 1.6 to 2 million a week in volume with significantly high revenues, but also our very own Hitoki had a nice win. So that's it should be a little bit higher. I can't believe you got what happened with that Hitoki. 750X. Today's sponsor is Soul Casino. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead, Hitoki.
Yeah, it was a 750X with a $5 bet that gave me $3,750.
But what happened? Like it was a crazy time, and then how did you get a 7?
It was a 5X on crazy time, and then multiplied with the spin. It was a double, and then got 750.
Oh my god, dude!
And then I had my 5-year-old son next to me, and I said, "Tell me a color, green, blue, or yellow." And he said blue, and it was the biggest number.
No way, dude! That's awesome. That is awesome. I still have not even got into a crazy time bonus, not once, and I played it many, many, many times. Yeah, Big Blue. Yeah, good for you, man. Happy to see the win. Also, some special news. We have onboarded our very own Meester. He's going to be helping out in chat. He's officially as an admin and probably doing some more stuff. He's going to be helping out with the AMA. So congratulate Meester on his son and being onboarded to help the team. Really appreciate all the hard work that you've done so far and all the stuff that you make, helping out like without asking, without being compensated. It's just great to see. So we really just want to start building out like the community management team from like the inside of people who have been here, who have proved that, they want to be a part of this. So congratulations to Meester. And then also thank you to Sven for making that cool shirt, the onesie for Meester's new child. Super cool, the one that I posted on Twitter. But let's jump right in. I got about 15 minutes left, and then I have to suit up and head out. Let me share my screen. I got good connection, so you guys should be able to. Let's go. So there's progress being made all over the place. Let me just bring this up. Okay, the test chat. And I will share my screen. Back to Discord here. share screen. I think it's this one. Go live. So we've been constantly making improvements on a daily basis. There's been new upgrades pushed. Now we have new sign up messages here. Sign up with MetaMask is here. All the new stuff. Enter your promo code. This will come into play down the road when an influencer or an affiliate, like you sign up with their code, you'll get free bonus play or something like that. So small changes. I noticed that I was updated that all the new thumbnails, we had like all one color and different stuff last week. This stuff, favorites have been enabled. I'm not signed in, so you won't see anything, of course, right now. And then we're doing a color change on the sports book, so it will be more themed with what we have, like the darker theme stuff. But I was just on here, and it looked like the soccer stuff was actually working. The stuff that I tried to show last week. Let's see if it works. Connecting manage. Oh, we can jump back. We can jump back to that. Let it load. Okay, so all the testing that I've been doing for staking, and I'll just give you guys a quick little background of how, why the delay has happened. So we were trying to test with what was going on?
Don't you have to log in maybe to work?
No, the sportsbook should show up. It could just be a temporary connection issue here. Hotel Wi-Fi is not that great. But I'll just pull this up so everyone can see, go back to Discord. We are not live on Twitter, Mike, because I usually stream from my gaming laptop, but I don't have that laptop with me because it's really big, so you can't. And sorry, guys, let me delete this chat and Telegram. All these bots have been relentless ever since I banned those people last week. Ever since I banned the scammers. So what we were doing, and what kind of caused a good chunk of the delay and like really extended everything, is we were testing on Sepolia testnet on Ethereum, and it got to the point where we spent like almost 3 days testing, and everything was just taking so long because on Sepolia, miners are not incentivized, as there's no real financial incentive. It's all testnet. You can't sell this stuff. So to validate transactions, it was painfully slow. And also we had an issue where I would get a different result, different than our developer who's in a different location, different than Tyler who was in a different location. And it was just making the process very painful. So finally I said, why are we doing this? Let's just test on mainnet base. So we started testing on mainnet base, and let me tell you, what a great experience. Very bullish on the user experience. Just bridging over to base was super fast, super simple, and transactions are like 3 cents. So this week we deployed on base, on mainnet base, and we were testing everything. So before, when I showed it last time, like none of these values were properly showing. So we spent all week going through. All this stuff now properly shows your USD value. So now your TVL will be a calculation of the floor price of your staked NFTs plus the USA that is staked with those. So a minimum, obviously, of 2,500 USA per NFT. And then it'll take your USA token value, and then it'll do the math on how much ETH and USA you have staked. We still have to go over this a bit more in the future. We're not really going to discuss quite yet for the LP staking. But everything's working. So we are successfully fully done testing on like the secondary blockchain, not ETH mainnet. So we feel extremely confident saying that I leave here on Monday. I will be back in Puerto Rico, and then we are going to deploy on mainnet and do like 2 days of just going through the whole process, because there's these different lock periods and open periods, and we just want to make sure that everything is perfect and polished. So new staking date, 7 days from now. My goal is to give it to you guys on stream, and we will go through the whole staking process. And I feel quite confident in saying that. I mean, at the end of the day, the bankroll is not where we need it to be yet. So really, just staking now is just getting everything in the staking contract so you're not subject to the increase in USA. But I know we've all been waiting for it and we need to deliver, but next Friday we will do it. We will be able to deliver finally, and the new website will go live, the staking page will go live, and then we can begin staking our NFTs and kind of seeing what we're going to have for numbers moving forward for staking. And like we've been going back and forth, well, what's really the incentive here to stake right now? And the incentive will be that you get your damn NFTs in the pool now, otherwise you're gonna have to pay more USA. that's the incentive. And the whole incentive there is that, you know, the fewer people we have, or fewer NFTs we have staked in the pool, the larger the share of rewards is going to be for those people who stake and then just never unstake. And also, since we're going to be starting kind of in the middle of the month, so a week from today is April 12th. I have a bit of OCD. I don't really want to start this whole thing off, and then, you know, people are like, oh, well, is it the 13th of the month that way I can unstake or claim, or is it the 15th? So what the plan is, staking will open April 12th. You stake, and then anyone else, I know we had anticipated going live April 1st. However, that's not going to be the case. So we'll go live April 12th, give people time, and then basically this first period will be till the end of April. And then we're going to start, like the first real period is going to start, and we're going to upgrade the contract so then that the new period begins on the 1st. So the first, you'll have the first 3 days of every month to unstake. You can stake whenever you want, even if it's during a lock period. Like if you come in, you know, on the 13th, you'll be able to stake. But in terms of unstaking, you will only have 3 days per month where you can come and unstake, and we went over that before because that's just the contract logic stuff. And then so we'll give people like this 2-week grace period, and then we'll launch the first month in May, and then in June numbers going up. So the USA requirements are going up starting in June, and they will go up by 500 per month until we're probably at, you know, 3,500 to 4,000 to 5,000. We really haven't fully decided yet. And we do need to get that decided, I think, before we'll have a final decision on what essentially the increase in USA is going to be. Yeah, I mean, I think there's non-fungible. I agree, like never stop increasing, and that was kind of the original goal. However, I think we'll end up in a situation. There's two parts of it. So we'll end up in a situation where now getting into this pool just becomes unattainable. It's just far too expensive, or financially it doesn't make sense. However, but what that does to the people in the pool is then it rewards them, because then every time someone exits, right, Tartaria is also right. That's also a scenario that I don't want to be in, because we don't want to exclude people and be like this, this group that's like, once you get in or once you get out, no one can come back in. Yeah, there's pros and cons to both. I think we have to kind of monitor it and see how things go. But I think a minimum, and also it's going to depend on what the price of USA is, of course. Obviously, you know, 2,500 at 30 cents is $300, $600, $750. Very reasonable, very attainable right now. Fast forward to, you know, in the future when all this stuff's pushed live, and, you know, when USA is at $1 or $2, now it becomes $5,000 per NFT to get in, which, you know, then if we go to 5,000, now it becomes $5,000 or $10,000 depending on the price of USA to stake. And yeah, we'll do some calculations and some more discussions this week. But I think feel comfortable saying, you know, we get to 3,500 or maybe 4,000 or maybe 5,000, and then we kind of put it on pause and kind of monitor things and see what happens. But we're always flexible. But I don't think we're gonna ever go down. Then that number's never going to go down. So the USA will only continue to remain the same, or will go up. I agree, richer than rappers. That's kind of what I was thinking. 5K. I think that's pretty reasonable. Considering all the stuff that's happening in the background, like more updates on the 1000X this month. We will be testing that internally. which I'm super, super excited about. Been like dreaming of testing this since like, since like June of last year when we started talking about this and started looking for dev houses to build this IP, this software IP, so then we would own it. Can you move? So, Snore, great question. And I know I had talked to some people privately, and we were discussing early on about having this receipt that's tradable and transferable. Ultimately, I was going to share this when staking went live, but since you asked the question, I will let you know. So that gives people ultimate flexibility. But what also happens is that basically the increase in USA never becomes a factor, and then this game theory of people staying in the pool and never exiting doesn't become real. And you could just, like, let's say, Snore, you have 10 NFTs. Let's say, you've been staking for a year, you've earned a bunch of money, and now you want to exit the project, you want to go do something else, you're leaving crypto, whatever the case may be. So now you can just take those staked NFT receipts that you had, now you can sell those on the open market, and this new person just is like, grandfathered in because you sold him those NFTs that were already in the pool. So you will get a receipt. However, this NFT is going to be non-transferable and non-sellable. So that way, the game theory of people staying in the pool becomes a reality. Like, if you want to exit, that's fine. But for the next person, it does need to be an increase in USA requirement, I think. And we went back and forth, or I went back and forth with that with our developer quite a few times, and he was like, dude, but you just said we were going to do it this other way. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but then I was thinking about it, and it didn't really make sense to allow. I mean, yes, it provides maximum flexibility, but like I said, it also kind of negates this whole game theory idea and this game theory plan of once you, because like I want to reward all those people who were here from the jump, saw the vision, saw the potential, and were like, yeah, I'm just going to stake and I'm not going to unstake. And reward those people, because then what happens obviously is the share of the pool grows for everyone. I mean, yeah, there's downsides, there's pros and cons to both, but I think we won't really know because not everyone is going to stake, and I think that there will be a fair amount. I mean, I don't see any less trading going on then than we do now, personally. Never not staked. And what's cool is you'll see this cool little receipt that we have for you guys, because then it becomes like I'll just go over it. I'll show you real quick. So that's what we had. So basically you'll come here, and this is all new and updated. I think last time we had all the testing terms in here, but basically when you connect to the site and you have NFTs in your wallet, it'll read and display those NFTs that are not staked. Also, it'll show you the receipt for your NFTs that are staked. So you'll be able to discern which ones are staked and which ones are not staked. So you don't end up in a situation where you're like, you keep clicking on an NFT to unstake and you can't unstake it because you don't know which one it is. So we that'll be solved, or that is solved. We spent time working on that this week, and then my rewards. So now we'll have like unclaimed rewards, and then this is kind of like the up only number. So USA, this will just slowly increase. This is like your lifetime earned USA, wrapped ETH, and USDT, as we will be like, depending on what the casino brings in for rewards, we will be issuing those in the following currencies. And then this part, huh?
Oh, somebody asked rarity.
Rarity. No. Rarity does not matter. Rarity. No. So the Maverick, the receipt should be viewable in your MetaMask. Absolutely. It's a 721 contract, so there should be no issues with it showing up in any wallet anywhere. It's just not transferable and you can't sell it. So it's just like an NFT, like almost, what do they call those? Like a soulbound NFT that you can the only thing you can do with it is burn it to redeem it to get your NFT back. That's it. We don't really know. That's all depending on what the casino brings in. But I was talking to someone in chat this week. We were talking about, and maybe some of you guys saw the conversations of like discussing converting balances to USD value at the time. We're talking more about that. So in the scenario, or in the future, it's definitely possible where we decide, okay, we're like all the rewards are in USDT. Because if us, the casino, that's our majority holding, then we can just do all rewards in USDT, or we can decide to do like buyback of USA to reward or distribute those rewards as well, and kind of do like this mixed basket of currencies. But we have been talking more about kind of de-risking as like this volatility of crypto is here, and we've seen the volatility of the bankroll. It's really like we want to capture the value as much as we can, and run a business that's literally everyone's paid and stable. So then, in my opinion, it's like, well, why are we being exposed to crypto all of the time? And I think there's good reasons for both, but I think ultimately, like, we want to ensure the survival of this business. And I think to hold, like, when we were at ETH Denver, like, our bankroll is at like $700,000, $720,000, and now, like, it's like around $500,000, and that's because ETH came down. So if we were converting all the currencies that came into the casino, once a day or once a week or whatever the case may be, but two stables, then we just slowly start to build this bankroll, as opposed to being like, subject to the volatility of crypto. Yeah, I know. And we've talked about it a lot internally at the beginning, and we were advised that, like, it's just safer to allow these, like, whatever currency you deposit in, that's the currency you need to withdraw. And so I just want to tell people, like, we are heavily discussing that and talking about it. Puts my mind at ease, even though I put all in USA. But that's yeah, but that's good. USA on base soon. Yeah, so that's what I was going to share next. Faraway guy. So we're going to base. We're going to base. And it's going to happen sooner than we all anticipate. It's quite easy. It's not that heavy of a lift, and we really just wanted to get this push for NFT staking live. And we're not opposed to other chains in the future, but I think for right now, stake. So NFT, a couple questions, I will get to them. So for now, NFT staking will be on Ethereum, and you'll have to claim your rewards on Ethereum for that. However, the other two parts, USA staking and LP staking, will be on base. And that's why, if you see on the website that I was just streaming, these are coming soon. So but I will say these contracts have been written. We were already testing these, but we decided to kind of, once we started talking about, doing things on an L2, then we kind of paused testing because we didn't want to test if we were going to go to another blockchain anyway. So we did do a lot of testing. These are basically 90% complete, but we wanted to focus on getting the NFTs live, getting NFT staking live on ETH before we did this. So the next steps for us will be after next Friday. Then it's all focus on bridging to base. And then as soon as that's done, or we will probably bridge to base and then have it lined up at the same time when we're done testing LP staking and done testing USA staking on base, and then bang, it all happens. Like, the bridge to USA to base is live, NFT or LP staking is live on base, and we haven't really decided on the reward mechanism for LP staking. It will be a mixture of wrapped ETH from the taxes that are generated on base, and it will be a mixture of USA. We may need to add a little extra incentive from ecosystem rewards to reward those people that are providing liquidity. That's typically what happens, but at least we have the taxes to share, and it's not just 100% rewards in USA and then just inflating everyone. But we may add a little bit of extra incentive to really beef up the liquidity on base. Because, our LP, the DEDPRZ deployed, that's locked and burned for a year, so we can't move it, even if we wanted to. There are some other people providing liquidity right now on Ethereum. However, my guess is those people will bridge to base to, earn the incentives that we're going to offer for LP staking. Can rewards reclaim base state? Yeah, so I answered those two. Yeah, just super bullish on base. Yeah, Flip Club, not right now. And it's not. I'm not going to say that it's like it's never going to happen. I think we need to kind of see how everything goes with moving part of part of the ecosystem to base. But you guys, it's way more realistic and feasible for everyone, because trading is like 2 cents. Right now it's like, $40 to $80 to make a swap. So, I saw, and it made me super happy actually. I saw someone on Ethereum on Uniswap the other day. They bought like $10 worth of USA. And it kind of made me sad because I'm like, this person's, they're spending more in a gas fee than they are to get the token. And I don't really know if that makes sense financially. However, it was like, it just made me really happy. I'm like, damn, someone's willing to spend more gas than they're getting in tokens. So for like people in that situation, like I don't want to put them at a disadvantage. So I think, yeah, no, dude, I don't know. Sorry. It's wild here. There's so many people. Wow. I'll just show you guys this. You can see how many people are right out in front. Look at all these humans living their living their lives. Full street of people. But no, they're not coming to get me. I'm a good boy. Sirens, no, they're not coming to get me. Base network, yes, base, blockchain, Coinbase. Oh, I see. Curious how it will work to stake the NFT and ETH. Yeah, I mean, I am too. I think to try to, yeah, I mean, would NFT staking on base be great? But then you have all of these other, like, we just have to. It would be another delay and be like, oh well, we're not going to ETH now. We're going to base. So I think it's reasonable because I think the good majority of people will stake, and it's not going to be like this monthly transaction where you're staking and unstaking. You stake once, yes, you have to pay ETH gas fees to claim your rewards, but that shouldn't be that bad. Yes, Maverick. So for all the staking, everything's going to be on similar open and lock periods, and that's just because we don't, like, if we had a set amount of rewards that we knew that we were issuing every single month, then it could be a variable contract. Like you could come in and whatever time you were in the pool, that's what you'd get rewarded by. However, the rewards are coming from something that's happening in real time. So we don't really know what there's going to be for rewards until the end of the month. Therefore, if you stake, I could ask the developer if you could unstake, but then you're not, well, maybe you could unstake, but then that just excludes you from getting rewards, of course. For now, it's going to be locked. It's going to be just like NFT staking. So if you want to unstake at any point, you just have to wait. You got to unstake those first 3 days of the month. Back here, I think. Yeah, so the lock periods, like I said, we'll start this next Friday, and then we'll reset the timer to then begin on the 1st, and then it will be open 1st through the 3rd. And then, yeah, you can just come back here and then, check the prices of everything, total value lock, same thing with all TBL. So that'll be a calculation of all of the Ethereum that's in the LP, all of the USA that's either staked with an NFT or paired with ETH for the LP, and the calculation of all the USA that's staked and NFT floor price all combined. So I expect this number to be, I mean, shit, it'll probably be bigger than our market cap, which is kind of funny. Can I stake all my? Of course. I've been in these staking situations where you can, you have to do multiple transactions, especially if you have more than one or multiples, and it's a super bad user experience. So yes, for sure, there's going to be a button. You just come, stake all, done deal, one shot, stake them all at one time, pay minimal gas, and you're good to go. Okay, I just got pinged. Any other questions, comments, concerns? Essentially, the first staking period will be 6 weeks. Staking, it'll be yes and no. So the first period is going to be 2 weeks, and then we're going to open it up and start it officially. But the increase in USA will begin in 6 weeks. Yes, so that'll begin June 1st. So it'll be 3,000 USA required to start staking on June 1st, and I think it would be cool I'll try to put together like a guest list, or like since we have a week to plan, we can kind of see who will like guess the highest, whoever's closest to guessing the total number of NFTs staked within the first, I don't know, 24 hours or the first 72 hours, and we could do a cool prize and reward for those people whoever gets the closest. 379. Yeah, I truly don't know, man. I'm very curious. See, Nick, yeah, please, yeah. No, I'm getting pinged. I gotta go, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry to make it short, but like I said, at least we got in here for 40 minutes and had a chance to keep this going. And we're not guessing now, guys. We need to collect all the guesses in one spot and verify. We'll probably do a Google form, and you can guess, and we'll do like you get one guess per Telegram account or something like that. And we'll do probably do some sort of credit in the casino and some USA for a reward. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna head out, get ready for this wedding. Yeah, at least we got to do the AMA. Like my goal is to I really enjoy doing these, and like no matter what, wherever I am, I know we had to adjust the time a little bit today, but would like to continue to do these every single week. But I hope you guys all have a great day. Thank you, guys. I'm going to try to enjoy. I will enjoy the wedding. It should be fun. Having a cool time experiencing Madrid. Never been here before, but really cool city. Nick going through drunk as fuck. Nah, man. I can't get drunk, dude. Like I used to like to go out back in the day, but like ever since this whole thing started, like I feel like I just always need to be in like my full 100% self. So like to be totally honest, I have not been drunk since DEDPRZ began. Maybe one time like on the weekend before it really got heated up, but in the last 7 months, not at all. So, yeah, it really is, Maverick. It really is. It's kind of crazy. It's making me more detail oriented, more disciplined, more routine oriented, and all this stuff. So I'm super excited for the future, guys. Like we all have a lot to look forward to and be excited about. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later. I'll probably won't be active in Telegram today, but once again, please welcome Meester to the team. First person in history to be made better by a casino for real, Oscar. Yeah. It didn't ruin my life. It actually enriched it.
Yeah.
Will someone summarize? Yes, Flip. We'll have it. We'll have a summary. I think Meester is going to do that. When Meester AMA, yeah. I mean, and I will most likely be in Amsterdam to come. My goal is there's a big casino affiliate conference in Amsterdam in July, and I think I was talking to Snorro or some of the other people in the Dutch community. We're gonna do like a Dutch meetup, I think, and of course, if anyone else wants to come, they're more than welcome. Would like to try to plan something cool. Yes, Flip Club, 2,500 USA to start staking. All right, these guys are literally knocking at my door. I love you all. Thank you all for coming. Great turnout today. Again, 32 people. I got a lot of messages to get caught up on. I will, and give me a couple days, guys. Much love to everyone. Hope everyone has a great weekend. And go touch some grass. Don't forget, it's really nice to kind of go out and live in the real world for a few hours a day. But it's really cool. But thank you guys. Appreciate it, and I'll be in touch in the Telegram throughout the weekend. Any closing words? Architecture, Hitoki?
Nope. I guess yeah.
Good to go.
Enjoy the wedding. Let me know how
Thank
it
you.
goes. Send some pictures.
I think you joined a little bit late. We just went and got a ring. Nothing like waiting till 2 hours before the wedding to go get your ring.
Enjoy the wedding. Enjoy the weather in Spain. Really good.
Hitoki, I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna follow up too because I want, if it's possible, would like to coordinate with you and do a little Hitoki and Nick meet up in IRL and hang out for a bit. So I'll be in touch with you in the next few hours. But other than that, thank you, Yume, Bitcoin, Brenda, Die Hard Man. Thank you guys, Wilhelm, all of you for showing up. We will be here again next week and have your NFTs ready for staking because it's happening. Finally, we are finally here. And I will also have a more detailed casino V2 update by next week as well. Like, yeah, eat nuts, bro. Yeah, stop yelling at non-fungible. All right, guys, later. Love you guys. Catch you next week.
Yeah.
Later.
Have a nice weekend, you all guys. Bye bye. See you next time.
Later, everybody.
Bye, Tetra.